got the mowers unloaded, and here's what we came after. I'm debating whether to just go ahead and pull it back to the house the way it is, or if I should drag it up on the trailer. I don't know. So, alright, let's go over all of our parts, see what we do and don't have. Hopefully we got enough to get this thing together so we can move it. Here's our parts for the day. So I got these rims, 2 rims at an auction for $2. Bought a brand new set of tires, and I went with a set of radials instead of the bias plies for this trailer. Got a new jack, 2 hub assemblies, bearings, and of course your lug nuts, spare tire holder, and these are the front marker lights. All the kits I can find now come with the 2-bolt style, where I need the style with the stud, because that's pretty much how they was all built. In case you're wondering what's wrong with this one, this rim here, somebody welded the lug nuts and the studs and the rims together. I don't know why. It almost looks like they used the wrong lug pattern and they cut the wheel out and welded it together to make it work. So that's why I had to get all new rims and everything. Here, let's take a look at the other side. So on this side they didn't do that, but you're missing 2 studs. So I just figured it's just best to go ahead and replace the entire assembly. Put 2 new rims on it. This rim will now become the spare, and so the other trailer already has a spare for it, so we should be good there. Alright, smear a little bit of grease back here where that seal rides. Doesn't feel hateful, there's no rust back there. Here's the seal. Nice snug fit. That's our seal. Inner bearing. Nice snug fit. Outer bearing. Nice snug fit. So those are our bearings. Now we'll have to go through and we'll have to pack these. So I have the grease gun on the truck, and I don't have the little tool to pack them with, so I'm just going to do it the old way with the palm of my hand. And here's how that works. You put some thing of grease here in your palm. You take this edge right here and you just work it like that, and it pushes the grease through the top here. Then you just turn the whole bearing all over again until you got grease coming out all the way around, and roll a little bit of grease into here. That's how we'll pack them. We'll get to that here in just a minute. Alright, so we need a grease gun. I don't see it in here. I thought I had one here. So I'll have to make a note that I need to get an extra grease gun for in here. I know there's one on the back of the truck, so let's go dig for that. Alright, so I thought I had it up here in this corner, but I don't see it. Maybe I'm missing it. Oh, I see a hose. Alright, let me dig that out. Okay. Of all the tools, I don't have a hammer with me because it's back home in the 555 when I was working on that. So, we're going to have to abuse our tools a little bit. That's about the best I have. Yep, it works. Alright, because earlier it wasn't working. So what we're going to do is ideal to use a hammer and go around the edge and slightly push this in. Don't let it get on an angle because it'll ruin the seal, or it'll actually bend the seal and then it won't work. So we're just going to roll it lightly, get it started. So you just slide your outer bearing in there. This one here has the washer built onto the nut, so it's all one piece. That slide, you put that on, tighten it. I just did finger tight. I didn't use a tool or nothing. And put your cotter key through, fold it over. So there's a couple ways of retaining these castle nuts, and some of them go through the center. Some of them will kind of go off to one side, on like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of, the stuff being centered is just slightly up and over. Some of them have a cap that presses on and clamps to the nut. Alright, so I dinged that cap up a little more than I wanted to. It's alright though. This is going to be a work trailer. It's already beat up anyway. I'm not going to fight it. Normally, you wouldn't want to do that. I have taken a piece of exhaust pipe before that these snugly fit. That way you're pressing against this little lip here, and it'll save you from damaging your caps. So we'll get these lug nuts on here and let this side down, then we'll go to the other side, get all these boards and everything out of here. And came right off. So all the lenses and stuff I put into the box here, because I will most likely end up breaking some of these at some point, and I'll give me new lenses. Normally you don't want to take a die grinder and clean this up for the ground. I don't have one here, so I'm going to leave it the way it is for the time being, and it just needs these worked enough to get it to the house. Okay, made it here to the house with it. So now we can start on some of the other stuff. All right, so we got the jackal in there. We got the spare tire on here. Next, we're going to move back here to this tailgate. Okay, so there's our latch. I just took a U-bolt, cut the one end short, measured it all up, got the bolts on the end so it can't fall out. Just clip down there like that. And over on the other side, it's already got a U-bolt that was there. So we'll leave that the way it is for now, and I got a spare U-bolt. You can get a pack of these on Amazon for about 10 bucks. And I drilled 2 holes there for the right above my light. Put the clips in there and attached it to my license plate bolt. So in case this plastic bracket breaks off, I don't lose my plate. Got a pin for the hitch here, and it's on a string so we can't lose it. So that'll come in handy because all my trailers, that stuff comes up missing. So it also is a good idea to keep a spare hub and greased bearings. Keep them in a bag or something so they don't rust. And that's good in case you do have a bearing problem on the interstate or something. You can swap out your hub, and if it messes up your rim or your wheel, you can swap out to a spare tire and at least get yourself off the interstate. Or if you're only a couple miles from home, seems like that's always when the problems arise, right when you're almost there. So it's just something to keep in mind. So if you do need a little help with the wiring, just remember your green side goes to the right brake light turn signal. Your yellow side goes to your left side brake light and turn signal, and your brown is always your marker lights, because you'll have a marker there, a marker here, then on the other side you'll have your other marker. And that's pretty much it. A ground wire, your white wire is your ground wire, just somewhere underneath the tongue here. Either drill a hole and clean it up real good, and just put an eyelet on and bolt it down. That's it. So that's going to wrap up this video. Remember, you learn something new every day. Happy tinkering, be safe, and I'll catch you next time.